Hello, everyone, and welcome to this episode of the Lifelong Learning Center podcast 20 years, 20 voices, stories from the Lifelong Learning Center, a podcast to celebrate the LC 20th anniversary. Our guest today is my wonderful colleague Esther, who is currently joining me for a chat about her time at the Lifelong Learning Center so far. Thank you, Esther, for being with us today, and welcome.
Thank you very much. Yeah, no, it's a pleasure.
How are you today?
Yeah, I'm fine, thank you. Yeah, how about yourself?
All good, thank you. And I'm excited to have this chat with you. It's going to be quite short and sweet. We have just 3 questions. So just to start off, question 1, could you please introduce yourself, your role at the Lifelong Learning Center, and how long you have been part of the Lifelong Learning Center team?
Yeah, so as Antonio said, I'm Esther, and my role at the Lifelong Learning Centre is Communities and Partnerships Officer, which is within the Communities and Partnerships team. And I've been part of the Lifelong Learning Centre just almost 2 years now. It's almost my second anniversary, actually, in a couple of weeks' time, so that's nice.
Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you. And my role involves it's letting adults know about the opportunities that are open to them at higher education. So it's very much sort of sowing the seeds of just letting adults know out in different community settings what routes there are into higher education for them. Whatever they decide to do is obviously entirely up to them, but it's just letting people know, really. So yeah, I really love the role.
Oh, fantastic. Thank you. And the second question, Esther, is what is your favorite memory from your time at the LLC, and why is that a highlight?
Yes, it's a very good question. And it's hard to pick out one thing. There's lots of different things that are popping to mind. But I think one particular favourite memory, which is something that happened very recently, we had a studying as a mature student day here on campus, so that's for members of the community to come. Anyone can come that's interested in finding out about higher education. And there was an individual there that came on the day, and I thought I really recognise her, and I just couldn't place where I knew her from. And anyway, we got talking, and she was saying she had heard about our work and heard about the event through a community gala event that we had been at. It was in fact ourselves, Antonio and myself, wasn't it, that went along to that just before Christmas. And she had heard about our activities then, and had been thinking about it since that time. And it was great to see her actually come to the day. I think it was a highlight for me because you never really know when you're having those conversations out the community. You just never know the impact of the conversation you're having, whether something will happen with that conversation or whether something might not happen. So it was just a really lovely kind of thing to see that she had come along and had continued thinking about that.
Oh, thank you for sharing that. And indeed, I was with you at the gala. I remember well, it was such a lovely day. And obviously, you had studying as a mature student as well, working closely with you and the team. And it's always so wonderful, isn't it, to have those conversations that then, perhaps motivate someone to find out more and come back. And you see the energy behind that choice, really, to be there in that place and finding out more what the opportunities could be next. Thank you for sharing that. The last question, Esther, is how would you describe the LLC in 3 words and why?
I'd say number 1 is welcoming. I think it really is such a welcoming place. As soon as you walk through the door, you are made to feel welcome. And even when I came to Lifelong Learning Centre the first time, before I'd got the job here, and I was a bit nervous coming for the interview and things, and I was just put at ease straight away by the front desk team. And then when I went through to the resource space, our colleagues Paul and Lauren were walking through, and they said hello and just made me laugh. I think they made a little joke or something, and it just made me laugh and just put me right at ease. And I think the whole centre is really welcoming and really like that. It helps people feel like they can just be themselves and relax. So welcoming is my number 1 thing. I think secondly, collaborative is the other word that came to mind. And I think across the department, it's really special because there's so many different roles, and I feel the different teams, we work really well together. When there is opportunities to work together across the centre, I think we're really great at embracing that and embracing the difference across the team. So collaborative, my second one. And then my third one would be adaptable, I think, or innovative. Oh, it'd be one of the two of those. But I think we are very creative as well. That's what I'm breaking the rules here and giving more words. But I think we adapt to different situations, and I think we are very good at, I think we're very reflective and try and learn, and even where we might not do things in the best way, we bounce back and we learn from things that haven't quite gone so well. And I think we are good at responding in that way and responding to feedback and trying to make things constantly improve and be better for everyone.
Oh, thank you so much for sharing. What lovely 3 words you've chosen, and thank you for expanding as well, somewhat on those. Thank you, Esther. That was the last question, and before the end of the interview. It's been really lovely chatting to you, and again, thank you for taking the time to share some of your experiences and insights of working at the Lifelong Learning Centre so far. And for anybody else listening in, thank you for joining us today. I hope you have enjoyed today's episode. Please do keep an eye out for the next episodes where we'll be interviewing more colleagues, students and alumni too, here at the Lifelong Learning Centre. So thank you, Esther, again. Thank you, everyone, and have a lovely rest of your day.